Hello everyone, it's story time. Yeah, how are you and how everything? This channel is all about entertainment, news and vlogging. And if you're new on this channel, my dear, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell so that anytime I upload the video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Yeah, and today's story, I'm going to tell you how I killed my sister unknowingly. Yeah, I killed her unknowingly. It starts like this. We grew up in the family whereby that we didn't have that much money, but we managed to grow. Yes, we didn't go to school, but we used to be doing this domestic work at home like digging, all those housework. They already taught us how to do it as the way a girl growing up. We used to be going to our aunties for holiday. From there, these our aunties used to get for us men to get married too. Yeah, because for us as ourselves, we never got a chance like we go, you fall in love, what and what. No, it was our aunties who got for us men that this man is good, what and what is coming in the good family, like that. Then from there, my auntie got for me a man. This my man was like, okay, like we talked and everything went well, and he wanted to come and do an introduction at my place. But even when my sister also got a man who also wanted to come and do introduction at home, then from there, this our parents called us for a meeting. They asked me that why can't I first postpone my introduction so that my senior sister can do first, then after for her introduction finished, then I'll also do my introduction since I'm the younger. For me at first I was like, it's okay, no problem with it. But then there time passed, my senior sister came and told my parents that they have got some like something happening in their things of preparing marriage, that there is something which happened. They will not be able to do the introduction on the date our parents gave them. Then my mom told my sister that okay, if the things are like that, and if your sister also want to do introduction, we can join this introduction together so that these men, they will come one day and then we do everything what and what. For me, I was okay with the introduction because I wanted even to go out, like to go and I start my marriage. But this my sister said, how me? It can never, I can't allow that nonsense to happen. Me, my first introduction, my happiest day. Why do I have to join my introduction with my sister? If it's my introduction, it will be mine. I'm not going to join it with anyone. Then from there, for me, I said, okay, if you don't want to join your introduction with mine, let us do like this. Since for you, yours is still pending, let me do my introduction since my man is ready and his family, they are ready to come and visit and do what is needed. I should go in marriage because I'm just wasting my time from here. They might even take my man away from me, like my man can get another girl, and for me, I will stay here. Then from there, my parents agreed. My sister became angry that how can a junior sister go do introduction like before her. We did our introduction. People came, but this thing, it didn't hype up the way I was thinking that we are going to be happy, everything, what and what. It didn't go like the way like I was thinking. Then the time of the marriage, this my sister, who was very angry. At first, he didn't even attend in doing some work to help me in preparing of my introduction because I knew she was angry. But for me, I was not giving a damn because I was like, just one person, he cannot stop my marriage. From there, thank God, the introduction went successfully. But the day I packed my things, the gift, what and what to go to my man that first day. The time I reached in the house, I was unpacking some things. They can give you those things which breaks, like cup, plate, what and what. Then mistakenly, when I'm just unwrapping my gift, a cup fell down and it broke. This my newly wedded husband slapped me hard. He told me that, are you crazy? Are you fool? Can't you know how to unwrap the gift? Imagine on your first day from the marriage, then you decided to come. The man beat me, the man insulted me, the man what and what. From there, I had come with one of my sister-in-law, the sister to this my husband. She told my man that, this is your first day with this woman. Why are you treating her like that? Just to break a cup, it can make you to beat a woman like that. What could be the problem? What and what? I called my mother-in-law. I explained what is just happened. My mother-in-law was also shocked and said, how? My son? Why is he acting like that? And yet all along he have been a good person. Then my mother-in-law told me, give me some time. I'll find out what could be the problem. Then their time passed. My man started to act bad, rudely. It's not the man who was very happy with me, who was very excited to marry me, who was even putting her parents on pressure so that they can come and do introduction at my place. Like, he used to be even crying, saying that for me, I want to Uganda, I marry my woman before another person come and take her away from me. That they did, when I think things can happen in the world. Then from there, time passed. My mother-in-law sent my sister-in-law, another sister-in-law. He told me that they need me to go in the village, that they want to discuss something with me concerning this, my marriage. The way the thing just turned, the conflict, everything turns up and down. The man just became rude. The man is beating me without even staying in the month in the marriage. And I couldn't go back in my house. I was afraid and ashamed to tell my parents that the man whom I just wedded is starting to treat me like nothing. Then from there, I went in the village to meet my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law told me that, there is one cloth, check in your cloth, there is one cloth your sister gave you. Check in this, in the bag, the bag was like this polythene bag where they pack gift. You're going to find that dress. But in that dress, there is at the end of the dress, they cut something on it. Then from there, I was like, okay, let me Uganda a check. And since I knew that me and my sister, we got some issue because of the marriages things, that for me, I went, like they wedded me first before her, and yet he had to be the first. I was like, maybe she can be doing something wrong to me. I went. As the way my mother-in-law directed me to check the dress, I checked the dress. When it's true, they cut some clothes, they cut something on the cloth, and they have tied there some small stick, like some small medicine, what and what. Then I told my mother-in-law, I have found the dress, and the things which you told me is inside there. Then my mother-in-law told me, who gave you that dress? I know it's your sister. But why your sister doesn't want you to stay in marriage? Then I told my mother-in-law that we had some conflicts at home concerning marriage, but I don't think my sister can reach this extent of doing this to me. Because of the proof I had, I went back in the village. I called my mom and dad. I made them to sit, even my sister. I explained everything, what's happened and what I have found in the dress, and the dress which my sister gave me. And I told my sister, even though we got some small issue concerning marriage, it's not me who stopped your marriage. For you, your marriage to stop, to start becoming about, for you, your marriage to spoil, it wasn't my mama. I didn't know what really happened in your. I didn't know what happened between you and your man, so that you stopped preparing your marriage. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you making my man to hate me? Why are you making my man to beat me? For what reason? This my sister denied and said that she never gave me any dress. Then my mom asked me, are you sure is this your sister who gave you this dress? I told my mom, yes, she was the one. She found me standing on in the what? When you are standing on the door. She told me, You catch your dress. I told my sister, you drop the dress down. Your money, you take your gift. Then I told my sister, you drop the gift down. This my sister insisted and said that no, you carry it in your hand. You understand? Then from there, I carried the gift in my hand. I also put it in my what? In my gift. But even when I reached at home, I didn't open this gift. But only when my mother-in-law instructed me and told me to open this gift, that's when I did what? I opened this gift. This my sister continued denying, saying, for me, I never gave you any gift like me to go in the market that I buy for your dress. For what? How can I even waste my money? I didn't even have that money. First of all, we already had the issue. Then, where did I get that money to go and I buy for your dress? For what? Then from there, my sister continued denying. I said, I was like, I swear. Then my father said that, telling my sister that, you are both my children, but why do you want to see your younger sister suffering in marriage? Because of this small conflict, everything will soon be over. What and what? Then my mother said no, told my dad, stop talking like that. For me, I know my children. And I believe what this senior sister is talking is true. When he said that she didn't give the dress to this her sister, for me, I believe her. And even though it's the one who gave her the dress, she cannot become too bad like that to start to be using charm or juju. He wants just to make her sister suffer. I think it's not her who gave the dress. I became angry to my mom because for me what I knew, it was my sister who gave me that gift. The thing which I remember, it was my sister. Then from there, I went back in my marriage. Time passed, I got pregnant. Then time passed, but even though I got pregnant, this my man continued treating me like an animal. I never got peace, like I never enjoyed my marriage. Then time passed, reached when to go to deliver. I went to my parents' house to deliver so that they can take care of me. Then from there, after delivering, I waited for my man so that she can come to take me back at home. Imagine what happened. This man never called to ask how am I, never called to know the gender of the baby, never tried even to send anything which can help me in delivering. Then my sister-in-law called me and told me, you are still sitting there at your parents' house. You better come back in your marriage before this my brother get another what? Another woman. Because he's not willingly to come and do what? Pick you from there. I swear I didn't even have some money which can bring me for transport. It was my mom who gave me the money. He was like, what really happened to this man to be starting acting like that? The man who was very okay, happy and joyful and respectful. What really changed this man? For me, I told my mom, I also don't know. But just know it was because of the dress and the gift, and which my sister gave me is the one who doesn't want to see me happy in my marriage. Then from there, I went back. I found this my man sitting outside with another. He had her friend when they are playing one chess game. This his friend, when he saw me, he shouted, oh, come back, what and what. He was very happy. He holded the baby from me. He was like, hey, see our newly mother, like the newly mother, what and what. Very excited. This my man never talked anything. He just looked at me and went back and playing. Then from there, I was coming down on the bike. He told me that, what is the gender of that baby? Then I told my man that, let me first finish. I enter the house. I'm going to tell you the gender of the baby. This my man replied me that, you mean you cannot tell me the gender of your baby when you are standing or your mouth is closed? Then I told my man that, is a girl. Then this my man told me, okay, if he was a boy, you would have eat him, because I cannot produce a son, a boy child, in the foolish woman like you. Then this his friend looked at us and was like, let's go inside the house. You rest small and you get something to eat. This my man never held my child. I continue suffering my child at home. That's how life was moving in my marriage. I never saw marriage. This my man would go and drink. After drinking, come back beating me, but I couldn't go back at home. Because the day I tried to go back at home, like I should stay there for a small time, me and my sister, we got some issue. My sister told me, you a person who's married, what are you doing here? You better go back in your marriage, because here there is no space for people who are married. It's for we people who haven't to go out from our parents' house. Then for me, I replied my sister that it's not me who stopped your marriage, and it's not me who puts like something wrong on you so that you can not go to marriage. Maybe you even have bad luck. That's why you never get married. From there, my sister got angry and slapped me. After slapping me, I also stood up and we started to fight. Then this my dad told my sister that for you are elder. You have failed to get someone to marry you. Why don't you get to work and you go start to work and you leave this house? Then my mom was on my sister's side. He said that no, this one is already married. Like me, I'm already married. I should go back to my husband's house. That this my sister who's not married, he should be staying at home. That one day a man will come and take him and take her. I swear I was very angry to my mom. That's the second time my mom was on my sister's side when he doesn't consider about my feelings. I packed all my things. I went in that bandage marriage where I never enjoyed seeing peace. From there, I got another pregnancy. I produced a boy. I didn't go back to in my parents' house. I produced a boy. When this man found out that I produced the boy, he never even touched on the boy. He was seeing like everything changed. He beat me. He drink outside. He sleep outside. He can do all unnecessary things which even you cannot talk it around because to an extent, he went and got another woman. He brought this woman at home. Phoned me when I'm breastfeeding my child. I greeted them because at first I thought that maybe this woman just came, maybe is a friend or what and what. I greeted them and I welcomed them. Then this my man started to say that this is my new wife, is your co-wife. Just know, for you, you are just a woman, just take care of this home. But this woman whom I've just brought new is the one whom I love from my heart. For you, you're just going to become a maid here and take care of us. And another thing, when they were finding you for me, because it was my aunt who got this man for me, they praised you that you are hardworking, you know how to cook, you know how to do housework. Then I just want to see how you're doing your work. She said that this one, she's not allowed to do anything. She told this woman that if you need anything like food or water or anything to send message, just call this one. Is a maid to you so that she would do what? Take care of you. I saw this woman never looked straight in my eyes or my face. She was bending down like this and was not talking much. This my man continued talking, but then the woman told him that show me where I'm going to stay so that I can go. Then this man told this woman, he just brought that we are going to stay in the visitor's room. Since this one, I'm not going to get out from the bedroom, our matrimony bed, matrimony room. I'm not going to leave that room. That they are going to start to stay in what? In their visitor's house, visitor's room. For me, I kept quiet. Then the woman whom she came, she packed all their stuff and went in the visitor's room. I called this my sister-in-law. I explained everything, but I told her that, but this woman never treated me bad, like never talked anything, and is very calm, but I'm feeling a lot of pain. I'm very angry. I really don't know what really happened. And I don't know why this woman that didn't get any shame to come to stay with me, like got any shame to accept to come to stay in the house where there is a woman. Then my sister-in-law said, don't ever like that woman. That woman is a very poisonous woman. He can even kill you. How can she know that the house is already there is a woman and you still accept to come in that same marriage? Meaning that woman is very wicked. Even though you say that that woman didn't talk anything, what and what, don't love that woman. Is evil. Then this woman stayed there for like 1 day, 2 days. It was like 3 days. When she only locked herself inside the room, she came out to go and buy something to eat and go inside the room. It's the same thing. My husband also stayed at home for like 3 days. Then the day when my husband left for work, this woman came out and started to do all her work alone without calling me, without asking me what and what. But this woman was not rude and was not bad like that. Then from there, I decided to pack my stuff. I went to my mother-in-law since I couldn't go back at our parents' house, like my parents' house, because they already chased me. Like my mom already chased me. Already told me I have to stay in marriage. What come, what may. Le, 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 le. Then I just packed my thing. I went to my mother-in-law's house. I explained everything to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law said, stop crying. That's my son. Don't worry. For me, I know what I will do. You will go back in your marriage. And even that woman they have brought, she will go. Don't worry. Then, but she told me that, but the problem which we are going to have here, to let your man come back and make your marriage go back to peace, the person who's doing all of this, or who's sending you all this dirty medicine, or making you suffering, that person have to die. The truth for me, from the suffering I've been passing through in my marriage, like I never saw any peace or any happiness in my marriage. I was like, I knew it's my sister who's doing this. And what I was like, imagine this, my sister doing all of this, and he had the backup of my mom. And I was like, imagine this, my sister who gave me the dress, but is still doing what? Denied that is not the one who sent me who gave me the dress. And it's the same person. And it's the same person who is insulting me around what and what. I sat down, I first think like about my marriage or my sister. And I was like, no, I'm not going to lose my marriage. I told my mother-in-law, yes, kill that person who's disturbing me in marriage and let that. I sat down, then I was like, I sat down for a while. Then I thought about it. I was like, me to kill my sister, because I knew that is the one who was sending me charm, is the one who was sending me juju, is the one who made me to cry in my marriage, who made me not to have peace in my marriage. I continue. My decision was, I told my mother-in-law, continue so that that person can move away in my road, so that I can get free, like happiness in my marriage, because the truth, I loved my man. I loved my man. Then I left my mother-in-law in the village. I came back in my marriage. It was like 3 days like this. They called me, my parents, that this my sister is dead. Then I called my mother-in-law. I told my mother-in-law that my sister is dead. What should I do? I'm afraid to go there. They might find out that it was because of me, like it's me who killed what? My sister. My mother-in-law told me that you should not be worried about anything. Don't be afraid. You just go, do everything what is needed. Even though the ghost, the spirit cannot haunt you. For me, I have already did what is needed to do here. You go. I went there for the burial ceremony. We did everything normal. Even I stayed there like 3 days. After 3 days, I came back in my marriage. But nothing happened. But then after like 2 days, this my man came and called me, you a killer who killed his sister. I want you to leave this my house and go. Then I was like confused. I was like, a killer? How did this my man found out that it's me who killed my sister, and yet we did this thing, me and my mother-in-law. No one else knew. Then I was like, I called my mother-in-law. I was like, do you know that nothing worked? With the person is dead, but my man is still acting bad and still insulting me. But today, he came and called me a killer. How did he found out? My mother-in-law said, he also don't know. But he told me that I should give it some time. My man will do what? Will change and go back to normal. I was like, okay, no problem. Let me wait. But even though I waited, nothing happened. My man continued going to the other woman to an extent that the woman got pregnant. This my man started to see me as a killer all the time, like insulting me, what and what, calling me a murderer, what and what. I left there. I went to my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law said, okay, let us wait for that your sister. There is some things which they do after burial to put the hair. For the what? For your sister. After they will put the hair for your sister, then we do what? We can see everything will go back to normal. Then time passed. We went to do the ceremony. In doing that ceremony, there is one of my sister's daughter whom he raised, because my sister died when he doesn't have his like any biological child from her, because he never got married. But there is some children she was raising. That girl came to me and told me that before my sister died, that when he was coming blood in the nose, ear, even the private part, that he told her that I feel like dying, but I feel a lot of pain that I'm going to die when we are not talking with my sister. But even though we have some conflict, you as children never like get hatred to that my sister. Even though he's telling me that he's the one who make his marriage to do like this, but all of it's a lie. Then that's how my sister died. When this girl told me this thing, I cried. I was like, if it was not my sister, then who? Then who? Then time passed, I went back. Then it was like going in the year. My mom called us, all of us children. She said that she dreamed my sister when she's telling her that in there at home you have two lions, and one lion is just a normal lion. It can even stay in your house, same house, but another one is the second one is outside our house. But that lion, the second one, is very bad. It's going to ruin all this your children. It's going to ruin all this your compound, so that you are not going to get anything. Stand up and you fight for your compound, or else all your children are going to perish to the person whom you don't know and you trust that person. Then my mom was like, I can remember that my first daughter who died, it was because of introduction the girl died. Even this second one, he was preparing his introduction, but nothing worked. But then this one also who did introduction is not having peace in her marriage. Then my mother was like, now what can I do? They did their thing in secret with my dad, which we didn't know. Then they called us again as children. They called me. They came with two men, and they were like traditional doctors. This traditional doctor asked me, you said that your sister gave you a dress, and the dress had turned. Are you sure it was your sister who gave you the dress? Then I told this traditional man that yes, it was my sister who gave me that dress. Then this man told me, are you sure? I was like, yes, it's the one who gave me that dress. Then this traditional doctor told me, can you show me where that your sister gave you the dress from? I stand on the door. I told the traditional doctor that I was standing here. Then my sister came and handed me that dress. Then this traditional doctor said, where even that your sister who gave you the dress? Then my mom told me is already late, like he's dead. Then this traditional doctor say, it wasn't your sister who gave you that dress. The person who gave you that dress is going to come and you'll see her. Then my mom cried and told my dad, I told you. For me, I knew my children. I know my children, even though they had some small conflicts. My child cannot reach that extent of doing charm to her sister. Because of what? Because of just a normal marriage. He was like, my dad just kept quiet. Then from there, this traditional doctor gave me something to do, and they did some medicine there around the village, around our house. They removed some bottles with medicine. They removed a lot of things around our house. From there, the best friend of our mom, our neighbor, whom they grew together, whom they have been sharing secret, whom they have been sharing even food, everything, came when he's shouting that it's me who gave you that dress. I was very jealous to see that my friend, all her children, they are going when they are wedded. And for me, mine, they're just here around the village. Everyone is just producing from them. What did I do for me to let my children to be suffering like that? I couldn't see my friend, my best friend, like to be happy when for me, I'm just there angry, and I couldn't see my friend getting richer than me. I wanted both of us to continue being poor when we even beg some salt, even though we don't have something to eat. He said that yes, true, it's me who killed your first daughter, and another thing, it's me who stopped that your daughter's marriage, like that second tradition. It's me who stopped it, because so you are taking 3 of your daughter going out of your house, and mine, they are there sitting without the father of their children. I couldn't accept that. Then my mother looked, he started to cry. He said my best friend is the one who have been doing all this to me. Then this woman continued saying that even though it's me who did all of that, this one, the last one who died, is not me who killed that woman, that your daughter. You find out who killed that your daughter. That one is not me. For me, I just stopped his marriage. Oh, then for me, my heart did what? I started I was like afraid. I just became afraid. When this woman stopped talking all of that, she mute, her mouth muted, she couldn't talk anything. Her children came and took her out, and they took her to her house. Then from there, we heard that this woman, because of what he did around the village, the husband chased her away from that her house, that the children took her at her parents' house. Yeah, she was already an old woman, that the woman ran mad from there because no one was taking care of her. She died from there. But right now, what I'm having, like the problem I'm having right now, I'm feeling a lot of pain. Even though I feel like I get something, even though the happiness I'm having, even though me right now, the reason why I wrote this letter is because like I'm feeling pain. Me right now, the reason why I wrote this letter is because I'm feeling a lot of pain. I feel a lot of pain that I killed my sister for nothing. Even though it's not me who did the charm, it was my mother-in-law. I feel like I want to go and I tell my parents the truth, the full story. Even though I'm happy, I get money, but this secret is becoming too heavy to me. Too heavy. To an extent, I can fail to sleep and just cry. My sister was very innocent. Even though we had conflict, even though we are not having like the same mind, but I feel a lot of pain. What can I do? Should I go and I tell my parents the truth? What should I do? This my sister died out of ignorance. I wish I was. The reason why I wrote this letter is because I just need some of your advice. That marriage which made me to kill my sister, I'm not even in that marriage, already left everything, and I'm staying with my children which I produce in that man. But what is killing me, even though I'm happy, I'm having money, I get everything I want, is it's me who think that I killed my sister, even though it was my mother-in-law who helped me to do that, but she was also doing that to help me to go back in my marriage. I feel pain that my sister was innocent. I wish I took the advice of my sister-in-law, because she was telling me that don't do that, because you might kill your sister when someone is hiding this face under your sister. But because of the anger I had, and because I thought that my sister never want to see me happy, I just continued to do like this. But I don't know how will I face my parents. But I feel like I need to go and I talk to my parents, I explain everything to them so that my heart can go to ease. But right now I'm in pain. I'm afraid to go back in the village, though they don't know what really killed my sister. It's me and my mother-in-law and my husband. I don't know how my husband found out, who knew what killed my sister. I'm feeling sorry. I'm feeling pain. I can't eat a food and I feel like I've eaten anything in my stomach. Please, what should I do? Can I go and I tell my parents how things happen? That it's me who had a hand in the death of my sister? I don't know what to do. Please help me. Yes, my dear, if you're new on this channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be bringing you the next hot story. Stay tuned. Love you.